So sometimes you have those persons who seem to be like they're helping you out or assisting you with something, but in actual fact they're just making sure that you just remain stuck onto where you are. And it could just be a small favor that they considered, that they believed they needed to assist you with, a favor that you did not ask for. But there is a very big effort on trying to make you believe that you need that help even when you did not ask for it. And the whole aim is just to, let me repeat, to keep you stuck. So welcome back if you're coming back, and welcome if it's your first time. And we're sharing guidance and everything to do with life. And once in a while it could end up being like just journaling, and you just take what resonates for you. And with that said, let's get to the message. So these people, they have a chance to teach you how to fish something so that you could stand on your own feet. But instead, they just decide to provide, which in some ways might not even be necessary, but just enough to keep you thinking that you need them and that you could not do it on your own unless they step in. Okay, some people might take this personal, but if you know that you haven't done any of this, then just let it pass. No need to linger on something that does not concern you. Just take what resonates. Now back to this version of wanting to turn you codependent and make you think that you do not know what you're doing. All this just might have started off when you really were in need and you asked for help. But they were too paranoid to think that if they help you, they would be in the same shoes of neediness like you were, like they were going to end up being in sort of something like lack. So what they thought as a solution was to try and make sure that they did not get involved in whatever drama you were in. At least according to them, that is what they could have thought it to be. They thought it as some kind of a drama, whatever you were going through. I mean, the thing that you were asking for help with. So in their eyes, what you were portraying was trouble, which they did not want to get involved in. So they did their best to stay at a distance and pretend as if they had no clue at all as to how they could help you. Sometimes, some people just undergo so much trouble in the past that when they see something similar, they think they have sniffed the same thing, and they would be intelligent enough not to fall into the same trap again. So they remain passive about whatever is to be done. And when they see that you start rising from that place that they thought would keep you stuck, now they feel they have to feign affection and caring by giving service that might not have even been asked for. And sometimes even when the intention behind it is to keep you codependent, whatever they are doing actually to a certain extent is actually helping you out and working for your own interest. So it would be just natural that you accept that moment as something that is working out for you without prying further into the real intentions of these individuals. Because if it is really helping you elevate in that moment, take it. But do not get attached to the thought that you would need to give back a favor if that happened, because that is why it is being done. They're doing it with that intention so that in the future they will ask for a favor from you. And generally, you end up being asked for more than what is given, more than what you have given to them. I mean, more than what they have given to you, sorry. Because you will feel the sort of guilty conscience to give back to show your gratitude, but it just might get abused. They will want to take advantage of that situation. Some people are just out there to abusing the good intentions that you have of kindness. So just be mindful as to who you would give a favor back to, especially when it concerns those who really seem to have walked away when you needed them most. And they only come back only when they thought the storm that you had was decreasing or was over. And they come back just to try and make you think that what you're doing is not working. And generally, these are all the naysayers in your life who, out of their own experiences, they might feel as if life has been too easy for you when they struggle in their lives, not knowing that they live their lives according to the decisions they make. And it's all in the mindset. They set themselves to believe that life is hard. And even if you get good things, that it will take time and probably money and a lot of effort. However, they are wrong. Some things just need faith of even that which you don't have a clear vision about. It's all energy. What you give is what you get. It's an echo that always comes back to you when you expand your visionary horizon. When you are in a vast area, you get the echo, but when you are tied to a small area, you do not get to hear that echo. Expand your awareness and be faithful that there is more out there that you and everyone else deserves and are surely to get as long as you believe. And you know best because you know what is for you and what is not for you. And there are times you just need to stand your ground no matter how strong the storm is. Storms come and go, and there is always sunshine following it. So just have that faith that everything is working out for you no matter how hard it seems. In this world, negative things are always temporary, and you can bet that you're going to sit someday and look back at your storms as a narrative from a story and enjoy it as a memory that made you resilient and become who you were with time and taught you lessons. In a good way, I mean. So sit back and see yourself having survived all those storms. And today, you are here sipping your tea or coffee, reflecting and looking back at what once upon a time you thought felt impossible, although you believed it would pass and you didn't know how. And it has passed, and you are here all in one piece. And diddly-daddly naysayers are watching and sort of feeling like life had been unfair to them because they believe they deserve what you have more than you did. And that is their thought and opinion. You can't live your life sacrificing that which is meant for you just because some people feel something. They want to look at life that way, but you don't have to. You deserve all the good things coming your way, and so live your life to the fullest, regardless of all of those kinds of naysayers. You are not obliged to feel guilty for the good things happening to you. They made their choice, and so did you. In places they warned were risky, and they kept urging you trying to pulling you down. You refuse to back down, and you see the fruits of what they thought you should not venture in. It's your life. not theirs, and you have a right to make choices. Some might seem experienced and look like they know better, but you know better for you. And you're the only one who can help you out to decide where your life should be heading to. So I hope that helps. Stay strong, stay blessed, and keep thriving. And I hope that gives you an insight, at least, of what you are going through right now. So till next time, with much love, may God always protect you. Amen. And God bless.